got punched right in your shit, and we heard that shit. Like, Castellet came down them stairs and boom, that bitch. What's up, everyone? It's your girl. I am Kaya, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm talking Mean Girls episode 4 on Now That's TV. The episode was really fucking long, y'all. It was an hour long. Now That's TV never gives us hour episodes. They be giving us short-ass episodes that we want to be longer. It was a lot going on this episode. We're just gonna call it, this is Cash's farewell episode, because Cash left this episode, and we know, if y'all been keeping up with the drama on social media, that Cash is now banned from Now That's TV. Like, she can't come back. So, and I think this episode kind of proved why she's not here no more, because she's very disrespectful. I do like Cash, but what she did this episode was very, like, ill. So yeah, I'm here to talk about you guys, with you guys today. But before I get into my thoughts, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm almost there, y'all. Almost at 500 subscribers. And when I get to 500 subscribers, I want to work towards getting to 1,000, because I can then start monetizing my YouTube. And also, I have to get my watch hours up as well, so we can do it. So please like the video and thumbs it up, because it does push it out there to bring more people to my channel. But I'm about to give you guys my thoughts and recap on this episode right now. So basically, you know how the episode starts off like how it ended last week, when we had that big old fight in the house, and then it ended off with one of the Double Trouble girls, Casamigos. I'm gonna call her Casamigos, but I like Casalea too. It's gonna differentiate. Yeah, so Casalea comes and hits Mumak. I mean, boom, bust that bitch in her shit. And Mumak got hit so fast and so hard that she thought Casalea had a fucking GUN. Like, first of all, like, girl, like, stop making up excuses, bitch. You got punched right in your shit, and we heard that shit. Like, Castellet came down them stairs and boom, that bitch. And then Mumak over there talking about something. She just hit me with a pistol. She just hit me with a weapon. Like, bitch, she didn't have no weapon. Well, she had these. She had her hands. Her hands is her weapon. And that bitch, bam, popped you right in your shit, bitch. Boom. Boom, popped you right up in your shit, bitch. Now you should shut the fuck up. I love Castellet, and I love Double Trouble. I do not like Mumak and Zanaya, y'all. I don't. Okay, yeah, so we end off with their Castellet is upstairs. They're separating them, and Mumak is talking about somehow Castellet hit her with a weapon. I'm like, okay, even if she had a pow, don't you think we would have saw it? And how was she able to even get it in the house? Because Now That's TV, they really check y'all. They check y'all for all kinds of weapons. So she can't sneak no GUN in there. Like, girl, you just want to make an excuse of why you just got punched in your shit. But yeah, we move on from that one. What happened after that? Oh yeah, if I missed something, sorry you guys, because like I said, it was so much going on in this episode, and I currently have it planned, so just in case I missed something. So I'm just gonna jump. So it seems like after we got through from that one, and you know, them going back and forth and they can't get back to each other, Castellet and Mumak, we then jump to Cash. Now Cash is in the room, like, Cash is just crashing out. So she's like going off talking about somehow she doesn't have a wig, so she ain't staying. She's saying, I'm not staying if I don't have a wig on set. You know how she does, right? And then all of a sudden, while she's like going off about not having a wig, it jumps to a scene that happened earlier. This is before they went to the party, the Halloween Freaknik party that happened last episode. So Cash is going off because apparently she was hearing that they were trying to bring Naj to the house, trying to bring Naj on the show. And she's thinking Isaiah setting her up and all that kind of shit. And then Isaiah is saying, no, Lydia is the one that was putting it in production ear to bring Naj and all this kind of shit. Now, I don't know if Liddy came out and said anything about this, but I don't know if she was just doing this just to be messy, or if they really was trying to bring Naj, because if y'all don't know, Naj and Cash, they've been needing a fade for a very long time. I think for like 2 years now. They are the only people from Now That's TV that be talking shit to each other on the internet. Y'all can meet up and fight somewhere, but we don't know if it's going to be fair, because we don't know who Cash is going to bring, who Naj is going to bring, if they're going to bring weapons. Like, it's not worth y'all, you know, over, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't seem like we're ever going to get Cash and Naj on TV since Cash is banned now. But Cash is like tripping out, saying like, y'all trying to bring Naj here, like I'm trying to get Q and you guys have a fade coming. Yeah, I understand, but like, honey, you didn't have to crash out like that. Like, you didn't have to do all that. And even if they did bring Naj, like, you had Knuckles and Fly Night. Like, at the time, y'all was supposed to be somewhat, well, you, Fly Night was cordial, but you and Knuckles are like this. So even if they did bring Naj, like, you have somebody with you that can help you out there. I don't think Knuckles could have beat Naj, but you still had somebody to back you up. So I'm like, Cash, like, calm down. And then, yeah, so then it went on for a while, this scene of them showing us a flashback of what happened early with Cash. She's just going off on everybody. She's going off on production. She's going off on the cameraman. She's going off on T-Lo, who is the CEO of Now That's TV, and Kilo Sway, who's like the second in command. Like, she's going off on everybody because she thinks that they are trying to set her up. Cash is very, very paranoid. I'm starting to learn that more and more now. She always thinks she's being set up and all this other kind of shit. So she just crashing out, going off on everybody. But it's like, you can't be disrespectful to the people that's writing you a check. You never bite the hand that feeds you. That's what I had to learn a long time ago. Like, never disrespect the person that's handing you your check, you know? So yeah, so they showed, but I don't understand why they randomly put that in there. I don't know why they didn't just show us that last episode. Like, they could have said, okay, they showed the girls on their way to the Freaknik, and they could have included Cash and them taking so long. Like, because what it seemed like, you know, her, Knuckles, and Fly Nye, they were running a little late. Well, I don't understand why they didn't just include that last episode. They just randomly put it in here. I don't know. But yeah, so they just going off, and then Cash is going off, and then it jumps back to everything that happened in the night. So we jump to the present scene, and Cash is going off. She's telling Kilo and them that she wants to go home. She said, I'm ready to go home. I don't want to be here no more. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. She's going off on people. She went off on the cameraman, called him an African booty scratcher, which I ain't heard that in a long fucking time. But Cash, you ain't had to be disrespectful to the cameraman. That she's like mad that they're recording on them. Like, honey, they're doing their job. That's what they're paid to do, bitch. Like, calm down. Okay, so after we finish getting the whole Cash and everything debacle, we jump to a scene. We see Raj and Ball out. They're upstairs after their fight with Queen D and Chanel, and they hyping themselves up because they just, well, I ain't gonna say Queen D got her ass beat, but Chanel definitely got her ass beat and got her dreads pulled out. Whew. Girl, that ball spot was some serious, bitch. But yeah, they're talking about the back and forth, and they're saying how they beat each other up. Meanwhile, we downstairs, and Queen D this bitch is ready. She's ready to go and fight Raj again. Like, Queen D, I don't know what she was on this episode, but she was crashing out at some points as well. And while she's doing all that back and forth, we got Chanel in the corner talking about she's mad, and I understand. She's mad that her hair got pulled. Like, this bitch had a bald spot, y'all. Like, no lie. And everything like that. And they're venting to Barbie and all this kind of stuff. And Chanel said, yo, she just pulled out my real hair. Like, that's crazy. But it's like, Chanel, that's your fault because you came on this network knowing what it is. It's Now That's TV. And that's your fault for not having a swim cap on deck. Now, I know you said that you didn't have time to prepare to get ready to fight. But, honey, when a fade is coming, we ain't preparing shit. It's on site. And that's what Raj and Bala did. You saw they didn't take their wigs off. They fought with their wigs on. So, but I don't understand. If you know, and I know how easy it is to snatch out some dreads. So I'm trying to figure out why the fuck didn't you come in with a wig, period? Because you knew once you walked through that door, you had to catch a fade. So that's my point. Hold on, y'all. I'm turning my TV now. I don't know if y'all can hear it. But yeah, Chanel, I don't know what you're doing. So yeah, Chanel is like yelling into the camera, holding her dreadlocks. And she's saying, Barbie's saying, you know, pull hair whole time. And what had me dying was Barbie was in the back of Chanel talking about some pull hair, whole time, pull hair, whole time, pull hair, whole time, whole time, whole time, pull hair, whole time. I was dying, y'all. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I love Barbie so much. She is so fucking funny. And that saying, honey, that's so iconic. I don't care what nobody say. That pull hair whole time was funny. It was just funny that she just kept repeating it. Like, Chanel's really talking to the camera, and just Barbie's just like the hype man in the back, like, pull hair, whole time, pull hair, whole time. It was, I had to keep rewinding now. But yeah, so we, but that, it was like kind of a jump scene in between. We get, the famous twins, like they're talking about Cash talking shit about them on social media and all this kind of stuff, which is gonna come into play later, but we get like a taste of what's going on. And then we jump back to Raj, Ball Out are upstairs, and Queen D and Chanel are downstairs, and they're just yelling back and forth and everything like that. And what happened? Oh yeah, Queen D runs and tries to run upstairs, and security tackles the fuck up out of her. Like, Queen D, I like Queen D, but this kind of stuff right here, like, Queen D, calm down, okay? And I love Raj too. I like Queen D, but I do love Raj, so it's kind of hard watching them fight. I don't know Chanel like that, and I love Ball Out, so Ball Out beat the ass. That's all I gotta say. But oh, and then like in the midst of this, we get another jump scene where the Vanity Rose sisters are talking to each other, And apparently, no, it's not apparently, we saw the flashback. So it was Cash, Knuckles, and Fly Nine. I think Fly Nine was with them, with Zanaya and Mumak and the Bratz dolls, Winter and whatever her sister's name is. I think her sister's name is Brat or Dolly, one of them. So they go to the Vanity Rose sisters area and tries to like go through their shit and tries to like throw it out or take it downstairs. But they wasn't sure the Vanity sisters, if they were touching the Vanity sister stuff. And some girl comes and said, guys, that's not the Vanity Rose sister stuff, that's the Famous Twin stuff. So they just end up just taking it all back because like we're gonna be touching somebody's stuff that we shouldn't be touching. First of all, y'all shouldn't be touching nobody's shit, period. And that's why I said I can't go on one of these shows, y'all. Because once you start touching my shit, it's up and it's stuck from there. Like, I work hard for my stuff. And I don't like random tacky hoes going through my stuff. Now, the Vanity Rose sisters, I think that actually was their stuff. I could be wrong. But you should have fucked them up after going through my shit. And first of all, like, security was there, but y'all wasn't stopping them fast enough. Like, y'all wasn't doing enough for me. That was pissing me off. Like, nah. Oh yeah, but they were going back and forth like that. And were we still on the first day? Let me see. I don't give a fuck. We jumping on to the next day. Oh yeah, so we go to the next day. All of a sudden, we see the camera goes to like some weird safe house, like in a cabin in the woods somewhere. And we found out that they had to put Queen D, Chanel, and the Double Trouble girls in that house. And they kept talking about how it was a penthouse and it was luxurious. Y'all, that was a damn near a little shack in the woods somewhere. It was cute inside, but girl, the house that they in was way better than what the fuck this was, okay? Let's calm down. But they had to stay in there because I guess they couldn't stay in the house without fighting each other, so they had to separate some of the girls. I don't understand why they didn't put the Vanity Rose sisters in the safe house, because they're the ones that needed it the most since they just got attacked by 8 people. So yeah, and I don't think they had any issue with Queen D, Chanel, and the Double Trouble girls, so y'all could have put the Vanity Rose sisters in there. I don't understand that. But yeah, yeah, they're just talking because they're also doing the intro for the show as well. And that's what's going on for day, I think, yeah, this is day 2. Yeah, so we gonna move on to the next scene. So after we see the scene of the little safe house area with Queen D, her sister, and the Double Trouble girls, we jump back to the house. The Famous Twins come to the house. Apparently they didn't want to stay in the house. They wanted to stay in a hotel because they didn't want to be around all that. And they also wanted to eat. So I guess they're not feeding them in the house. Come on now. Shit, I understand because I get hangry too. So yeah, they come back to the house, and then all of a sudden we jump to a scene and Cash and Knuckles are outside with Barbie, and they're talking about the Famous Twins, talking about something they smoked, they pops and all this kind of stuff. Again, like, that should never have been brought up. I saw one of the twins made a video and actually explained what went on. Those girls did not off their dad, like everyone's saying. It was one of the girls' boyfriends that did it, and he actually came out and admitted it. So yeah, like that's something like really personal, and it seems like it really gets them, and y'all should be bringing that up. And honestly, I don't think they should have brought the Famous Twins on the show, because you know on this network people will bring that up, especially people like Cash. And Knuckles, you know, she's a follow the leader ass bitch and is gonna follow what Cash does. So it's not surprising me that she following behind what Cash is. Okay, but then all of a sudden we jump to a scene which was strange. So we see a scene, Barbie is in like the big master room, and the triple threat, which is Cash, Knuckles, and Fly Nine, they are in there, and they're like, they jump Barbie, they're attacking her. But this scene was so fucking weird, y'all, that I didn't know if they were for real or if they were playing, because at some points they were literally laughing, like Barbie and the 3 other girls, they were just laughing at each other. Then it got serious again, but then security jumped into it. So I'm like, okay, is it serious? But I didn't know if they were for real or not. But I think they probably were, and they were just laughing it off. But it was just strange. To me, it was strange. And yeah. And also another thing I want to point out, that whole scene between Barbie, Cash, Knuckles, and Fly Nine, like that whole back and forth scene, that went on for way too fucking long. Y'all could have cut that scene in half, because Barbie can't touch them. It was just a whole bunch of yelling back and forth and throwing stuff, and it got really dragging after a while. So yeah, now this TV, y'all could have cut that. Seriously, there was no point for this hour episode. But yeah, so we jump to another scene, and we go to the Famous Twins. So What's happening? Oh yeah, the famous twins and Cash and Knuckles are going out with the famous twins all of a sudden. Now I was confused. I don't know what Cash's problem is with the famous twins. It's like she was on their necks ever since they got there, and I don't know if Cash is mad because they coming on here with already a platform, so they already have a name to themselves. I'm not gonna call them celebrities. Y'all just well-known people on social media. Like, is that the reason why? Because it can't just be the whole them allegedly, you know, their dad, which they didn't do. That can't be your issue with them. It's like you just started an issue with them for no reason, and you started with them first talking about it on social media. Like, I distinctly remember that. And then, you know, Knuckles is following behind her. It's like, Knuckles, what's your issue with them? Like, you really have no reason to dislike the famous twins, Knuckles. It seems like I said again, you just following behind what Cash is doing. Like, Knuckles, you look fucking stupid. So yeah, they just going back and forth. They don't fight because they have them very much separated. I don't know if they had it in the famous twins contract that they couldn't get touched, but they fight later on in the season, so maybe not. But I don't understand like why they kept them separated. But they are getting ready for the intro, so maybe they didn't want them fighting. They want people getting bruised up before the intro, so maybe that's what was going on. But it seems like the famous twins were getting protected at one point, just saying. So yeah, we after that we jumped to just a quick little scene of the girls who were in like the safe house area, Queen D, Chanel, De Niro, and Casalea. So they all of a sudden trying to like go to the house and try to fight the girls. Now, is the house like in like the same yard? Because it seemed like the little safe house is just like 500 feet from the house. That's probably what's going on. So it ain't much of a safe house. It's that fucking close. I don't know. But yeah, they're trying to fight them. Security is not letting them because they have to do the intro shoot. So then also a quick thing that happened. So Barbie goes and checks up on them. De Niro is shading Pressure. She said, fuck Pressure. Barbie's the best host. Pressure, yo, hoo-ha stank, and you're selling that hoo-ha and all that kind of stuff. I was like, Pressure, these girls don't like you, and I don't blame them because I don't like Pressure neither. So I didn't mind that she read Pressure the hell down in them confessionals. I hope if they do fight this season, I hope De Niro fucks Pressure up and Castellet. I hope she gets jumped because you want people to be jumping Pressure, you pushing people to go and jump people. I hope your ass get jumped this season, bitch. I don't like you. So yeah, let's jump to the next scene. Hold up. Oh yeah, after that scene, I think this is when they have the intro. Yeah, they're doing the little intro. It was very, very, very cute. It was really cute. I really liked it. And they used Barbie's song. And again, they said Barbie's the host, not Pressure. Just saying. And then after the intro, we jump to a scene where Barbie is just talking to the famous twins. They're explaining everything that's going down. And then we jump to the next scene because I'm not going to break down the Barbie talking to the famous twins. I don't care. So we jump to a scene. This is like a really big scene. So, of course, the cameras didn't catch what fucking started it. Now there's TV. So it's Fly Night, Cash, and Knuckles. Fly Night is going at it with Cash and Knuckles because she feels like they are setting stuff up behind her back and all this kind of stuff. So she says that she asked them if she could wear pink and white because apparently they were wearing pink and white, so they wanted them to match for the intro. Mind you, Cash didn't do the intro. It was just Cash and it was just Knuckles and Fly Night. So Fly Night said, okay, I'll go and wear pink and white. So she comes back and she sees that Cash and Knuckles then change into a whole different outfit and they match and she doesn't match them. So Fly Night is upset. Now, Fly Night, this whole trio was never going to work, okay? Because first of all, when we first met you and Knuckles, you two were fighting over some gang shit. And you are the reason Cash got her ass beat the fuck up by Billy because you picked that lock. So I don't understand like why y'all even try to make this trio happen to begin with, where it is like with her and Knuckles seem like there's like really, really deep beef. So it was never gonna work anyway. And Cash and Fly Night, they both have really strong personalities. So that was never gonna mesh anyway. Like Fly Night talks really, really aggressive. She doesn't know how to like calmly talk to nobody. And Cash is kind of the same way too. But I think Fly Night's more worse when it comes to like she can't really sit and have a conversation with nobody without like some aggressive feelings coming out. And I can see that from as well. So yeah, they're just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They don't fight because security has them separated. I really wish they would have let them fight because I wanted to see how that would happen. If Fly Night and Cash fought, I think Cash would whoop Fly Night's ass because Fly Night got beat up by Ivory multiple times. So, and Ivory got whooped by Cash. So maybe Fly Night, if she's angry enough, she probably could take Cash, but I'm putting my money on Cash if they actually fought. And they were supposed to, but that's a story for another day. Oh yeah, so they're going back and forth. So Fly Night and Knuckles, they're in their little confessionals talking shit about, did I say Fly Night? Sorry, y'all. Cash and Knuckles. Sorry, y'all. Cash and Knuckles are in their confessional talking shit about Fly Night, saying how, yes, me and her talking about how they're more closer than Fly Nine. I mean, like, anybody with eyes could saw that. And they're saying how they never liked her, this, and that. She said, if we fall, I'm never gonna like you. And Cass said she never liked her. Again, never was gonna work. So Fly Nine kind of brought that on yourself. Just saying. Just saying. So yeah, so that scene went on for a while too. And like I said, it went on way too long for them not to fight. That's what I'm saying. If they don't end up fighting, we don't need to see like long footage of them arguing and they're not gonna touch each other. That's why I said you can like at least cut these scenes down. So then what happened after that, I think what happened after that was, oh yeah, Fly Nine is talking about how, you know, fuck this trio, I'm on my own and all this other kind of shit. And she said she's pulling herself out of trio. So I think Fly Nine is now by her lonesome now. Like they had that last season with this girl named Vanilla. She was by herself. She didn't have a duo. So Fly Nine, I think Fly Nine can hold her own. So Fly Nine, I mean, it was, the writing was kind of on the wall when you saw how close they were. So it was never gonna work anyway. That's why I kind of don't feel bad for Fly Nine. Don't feel bad. Yeah. Randomly, we get this scene and it's Knuckles and Cash. They're confronting Raj and Ball Out because apparently one of the twins was on live on Facebook or Instagram. And Raj was in the room with them and they were talking about their beef with Cash and Knuckles. And Raj was giving one of the twins pointers on how to handle if Knuckles fight, because Knuckles is a tall girl and she got them long arms. So she said, hey, if she's gonna come with you with those long arms, this is what you have to do. I don't necessarily take it as being fake because Cash and Knuckles feel like they were being funny and being fake, talking to the ops. But it's like, Raj and Ball Out don't have any issues with the famous twins. So what's wrong with them talking to them? Now, I'm trying to think. I could kind of see both sides. It's like, why are you giving her pointers on why are you giving them pointers on how to fight us and everything like that? We're supposed to be cool. That's why, like, when stuff like that kind of happen, you kind of stay neutral. So I can see where they're coming from. But I don't personally feel like Raj was coming from a place, like, where she was being malicious and trying to, like, you know, be shady towards Cash and Knuckles. I really think she just said, you know, if you fight her, you know, this is what you got to do because she's a tall girl. So I kind of can see it. So come to find out that the only reason why they even know about this is because Landon, y'all know Landon is the one who sent the video to Cash, or he sent it to Knuckles, or both of them. He sent the video to one of them bitches, and that's what was going on. See, that'd be the problem with you sissy ass fucking niggas, the ones that be holding the purses and all that kind of shit. Why you being messy, Landon? Why you up in females drama? Like, what the fuck was that? Like, you didn't need to do that, especially if you cool, because apparently he's cool with Raj. So why would you even do that? Why would you do that? See, that's why I can't stand y'all petty ass, purse holding, sissy ass motherfuckers. Like, Landon, calm the fuck down. I like what Barbie said. She said, Landon, stop being messy before I kick you in your fucking mouth. Like, please do. Like, Landon is funny. He's entertaining. I like it. But Landon is very, very, very messy. And he likes starting up some shit. But it's like, you can't be starting up shit with people that you're in the same friend group with, because that's going to make it seem like I got to look at you a little bit funny. So, Landon, I don't like that. So, at this point right now, Landon, fuck you. I still like you. And I still love watching you. But it's fuck you, okay? Because you almost got my girl Raj attacked. So, yeah, we, then after that, move on to the last scene of the show. And we see that Cash wants to leave because she's disrespecting production and she doesn't want to listen. So we jump to a scene of Kilo. He's yelling at Isaiah saying, like, why can't everybody else calm down and listen, and she has to do this, and she thinks that she can do whatever she wants. And Isaiah, like, saying, well, I'm trying to tell her, like, Isaiah, you ain't trying enough. You ain't trying enough. That's my point. And that's the thing what happened with Cash. Like, she always talking about, you know, how she's the show and all this kind of stuff. Well, she is, you know, she is a very big part of Now That's TV. But it's like, at some point you got to humble yourself, because like I said, you biting the hand that feeds you. These people that's on the production, I'm pretty sure they know that you are the show. That's why they like asking you to come on these shows and everything like that. But you can't be disrespectful. And then Cash, like, gets in her interview saying she wants to leave. She said that one of the security guards threatened to handcuff her or pepper spray her. But it's because, like, because Cash wanted to go and fight somebody. I think she probably wanted to go fight the famous twins. And he told her that if she did that he was going to handcuff her if she did. But, I mean, I don't like that either. Like, that's kind of like police brutality. But if they're telling you not to attack this person, you have to listen to them. And she says, well, I'm used to South Sister Baddies, where, you know, we get to fight. And that's the thing, Cash. Like, y'all just fight on South Sister Baddies. And that's the reason why the show don't last more than 2 fucking days, 2.5 days. Like, we're tired of seeing that. Like, Cash, we want to see you actually have fun and not just fight. But if that's all you're about, like, where's the maturity? Where's the growth? You're not growing. So, yeah, so Cash wants to leave. And of course, Knuckles, kiss ass, follows behind her. I don't understand, Knuckles, why you're leaving. Now, I feel like if Knuckles would have stayed, like her and Fly Knight could have like kind of came together and kind of been cordial without Cash being there. But you know, Knuckles is so far up Cash's ass that she gonna do whatever she wants. So Knuckles, good riddance. I mean, I really never was a fan of Knuckles, so her leaving didn't bother me. Bye. I really like Fly Knight, so I'm glad that she stayed. And we see, so, and that's why I say this is Cash's farewell episode, because it seemed like this whole entire episode showed us why Cash is no longer with the network. And it's like, I kind of see why they had to let her go, because this was crazy. So, Cash, you gave us some great sayings, you gave us some great moments. Yeah. Bye. Bye. Yeah, so then I think we jump on, this is the last little scene before we got cut off. Barbie is talking to the Vanity Rose sisters, and she tells them, she being messy though, she tells them that Cash and Knuckles left and Fly Knight's there by herself. And she was kind of suggesting, she said, hey, maybe y'all, you know, if you jump her, I mean, it wouldn't be wrong because she jumped you. And the Vanity Rose sisters are saying, no, we don't do that. Bullshit. Y'all have every right to go and fight Fly Knight. I don't want to condone jumping, but honey, after a jump like that, and after Hennessy had that fat ass knot on her head, not Hennessy, who had that fat? No, it was Hayes. Sorry, after Hayes had that fat ass knot on her head, honey, somebody needs to get jumped. And I don't think I wouldn't have been mad if y'all jumped Fly Knight. Just saying. Yeah, so it ends off there. The episode ends off with them going with that opening fight we saw with them playing squabble ball. And I think from what I saw, the initiated fight was Raj and Ball out there fighting Queen D and Chanel, and then it's just an all-out brawl next week. And I'm just so ready for next episode because I'm ready to break down this, and I hope the people that I'm rooting for comes out on top because I don't want to be disappointed. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys for this episode. I am sorry it's coming late. I'm working so much and it's hard to get these videos out because I had to edit it and all this other kind of shit. But yes, before I leave, again, like, comment, share, subscribe. We're almost to 500. Please push my videos out because I'm trying to build up my YouTube community. And once I hit 500 subscribers, I can start making community posts, and that will help me as well. So that's all I have for you guys for this episode, and I will see you guys next week for the next episode. Bye.